With Pixel Watch, Google built a lot of excitement. It had a lot going for it and more than one first to lean on. I had a lot of gripes about the first ever Pixel Watch. It launched with a lot of missing functionality you'd expect for a $350 wearable. Over the past year, Google has kept its promise to improve the product by periodically adding new features to the smartwatch. Now, with the release of the new Pixel Watch 2, I get a watch that actually comes with everything I wish the original did out of the box. The number one thing I did not want to see was a change to the design. In a sea of smartwatches that look, well, kind of boring, the Pixel Watch and its successor are the most elegant smartwatches to date. I love the smooth pebble domed glass design. There are also finally more strap options to choose from, though they're all stupid expensive. It's super comfy to wear, not that the original Pixel Watch wasn't as well. However, Google claims the change from last year's stainless steel case to this year's recycled aluminum case makes the Pixel Watch 2 around 10% lighter and even nicer to wear. I didn't notice much of a difference. I'd have preferred the durability of stainless steel, to be honest, or at least a price drop. Maybe the addition of sapphire crystal to protect the screen. Or do what Apple does and give people a choice between different materials. I also wouldn't mind 2 or more size options, like almost every other smartwatch manufacturer offers. Don't get me wrong, the Pixel Watch's 41mm case is nice, but I'd take a slightly bigger case if it meant an improvement in battery life. After a year of periodically wearing the OG Pixel Watch, the only damage I see is a few micro scratches on the glass, and I can really only see them if I look very closely. I trust the Pixel Watch 2 will be just as durable. However, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this smartwatch's biggest flaw. It's not repairable. If you have a problem with the hardware, you'll have to talk to Google support. If they can't fix it and you're still within the 1-year warranty period, you have to get a replacement. I am not sure I understand how Google can announce 7 years of support, not only for software but hardware too, thanks to some new repairability laws in the US for its Pixel smartphones, yet leave its smartwatch customers with a measly 3 years and few repair options. At least the Pixel Watch 2 gets an official IP68 water and dust resistance rating along with the 5 ATM rating, meaning it can survive dive depths of up to 50 meters. Just cross your fingers nothing drastic happens to your watch after the 1-year mark. One of my favorite improvements in the latest model is the processor. Google has gone with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 865 Gen 1 chipset, which is noticeably snappier than the Samsung chip in the older model. I have yet to see any kind of stutter or lag at all on this watch, which is honestly fairly rare for a Wear OS smartwatch. The Pixel Watch 2 also ships with Wear 4, the latest version of Google's mobile operating system for wearables, which debuted on the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 this past summer. The best addition here is support for backups and the ability to switch phones without resetting the watch. Seriously, I switch phones every few weeks, and this is a godsend. No need to completely set up the watch every single time. In fact, I switched between the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro as I was testing them and had no issues. I like to use smartwatches to see and respond to notifications when I'm away from my phone and to track basic health metrics. That's pretty much it. The Pixel Watch 2 handles these simpler tasks with ease. I frequently respond to text messages using my voice. I lift my wrist close to my face to ask Google Assistant for a weather report as I'm getting dressed. I glance down when I'm out walking the dog to see how close I am to my daily step goal. The health metrics electrocardiogram readings, sleep tracking, heart rate readings, and blood oxygen measurements all closely resembled the results from the Apple Watch Series 9 I wore on my other wrist. I like Google's new workout tracking screen, especially the heart rate zone meter on the left side of the watch face, which makes it easy to see whether I can push myself into the next zone during a workout. It also does a great job of automatically detecting my walks and gives me the option to start recording them. However, I noticed it takes a minute or two longer than the Galaxy Watch 6 and Apple Watch to automatically end the activity tracking when I stop moving. One of the new features in the Pixel Watch 2 is called Body Response. It uses a continuous electrodermal activity sensor along with a new skin temperature and heart rate sensor to tell you when it detects potential stress events. It notices both good and bad stress. If you are indeed in a period of stress, it gives you some options to center yourself, like a guided breathing session or a suggestion that you take a walk. There's a short delay from when the stress is recorded to when the watch gives you the notification. It's always nice to be told that you're stressed when you're in the middle of something serious. Another new addition is Safety Check. Basically, if you are walking home from a night out, it gives you an easy way to alert your emergency contacts if you don't check in after a set period of time. There's an additional component to this called Safety Signal, which will allow you to share your location and still use these features without cell connectivity, even if your phone isn't connected to the watch. Great! It worked perfectly after I turned off my phone's networking. However, Safety Signal is only available on the cellular model of the Pixel Watch 2, which costs more, and it requires a $10 per month Fitbit Premium subscription. I appreciate the intent behind the feature, but these monetary requirements sort of defeat the purpose, right? Everyone should be able to use their technology to feel safer. Battery life is the biggest failure point of this smartwatch. Despite other reviewers seemingly hitting Google's claimed 24-hour battery life with the always-on display, the 306 mAh battery in my Pixel Watch 2 never lasted that long while tracking daily activities. It was closer to 18 or 20 hours. With the always-on display turned off, I was able to hit a little more than a day. I really wish I could charge this thing every other day instead of every day. The thing that keeps me coming back to the Pixel Watch is how it looks. It's not just a functional tool for my wrist, but also a stylish one that I just plain like wearing. When I actively decide not to wear one of my analog watches, I don't feel like I'm missing out on wearing something pretty. To do this and still deliver nearly everything I want in a way that works well is impressive. Here's hoping we get more ways to charge and repair it within the next year. So, what are your thoughts on the latest Pixel Watch 2? If you enjoyed the video, then a sub to the channel will be massive, and for more updates you can check out our channel. See you in the next one.